Hi, Ross Shafer. Today's interview is with Tiny Tim. He was a sensation in the 1970s for singing in his falsetto voice, Tiptoe Through the Tulips, and then getting married to a girl 17 years old on The Tonight Show. He may have been controversial. Some people thought that he was nuts. I found him to be one of the nicest people I have ever met. Here's Tiny Tim.
Our next guest is a 1960s institution. I don't think anybody can forget his rendition of the song Tiptoe Through the Tulips. There's only one guy in the world named Tiny Tim. Here he is. How are you, Tim?
Okay, Mr. Shafer, it's really nice being on your show. And,
well, thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Seagull, and the show here. And it's a pleasure.
Yeah, that's good to have you. Stephen, watch out, because this guy can cut you to ribbons. I'm not. This guy is a beyond black belt, isn't it?
Without flattering you, it was a great picture. What I saw there, and I really would say, if I had half of your looks, I'd be back in Hollywood.
Well, you're already back.
I know, but you know what I mean.
You're back in Hollywood.
I want to say one more thing.
Sure.
I'm really serious about this, too. Basically, to all the old movie fans who remember records, The Life of Russ Columbo, I think, will be a great part for you also, because you remind me of the late, great Russ Columbo, who sang in the early 30s.
I don't know. No, I don't know, but I'm taking your word for it. Let's catch up on Tiny Tim, because you got married on television in front of the nation, and then it was some time that it seemed that you were away, or at least not in the mainstream of show business anymore. What were you doing during those years?
Well, those years, like everything else in baseball and hockey, have your streaks and slumps in all types of life. And, we were up, down, up, down. I was just playing clubs from here to Australia, to New Zealand, England, France, Germany. And, of course, right now I'm happy that the best thing that's happened in 20 years. I have my first Billboard chart record, 70 with a bullet, country and western song called Leave Me Satisfied.
Yeah.
And also on May 6th, Lord willing, and May 8th, I will be at the Kentucky Colonels. They make me an honorary Kentucky Colonel at their banquet on May 6th.
What is it, a big chicken fry, or what's the
And on May 8th, I'll be at the barbecue there.
Oh, you will?
In Kentucky, and maybe at the Kentucky Derby, I hear.
Wow. And you went with the circus? Did I hear that you were traveling with the circus for a while?
Well, I was the only named singer, named has-been singer, to ever sing with a circus. Back in 37 weeks with Mr. Hill's Great American Circus from 1985 and 1987. 37 weeks, 240 towns. It was fantastic.
Wow.
And it was a thrill. It's just another part of vaudeville, a living part of vaudeville.
Now this, I want people to realize, and I'm sure you can back this up, that I've known about you for some time. This Tiny Tim is not an act.
Oh, I believe everything I do.
Yes, and in the 60s, well, no, really, no, when this was not something that Tiny Tim concocted to become a phenom, it just, somehow America caught up with you, and you just made it big.
Well, first of all, Mr. Shafer, I want to congratulate you for being here, and we met in Seattle a few weeks ago,
That's right.
and it's so wonderful. Good luck on your show. And
Are you saying goodbye to me? Is it?
Oh, no. I just forgot to say that also. It is true that I prayed. I wanted to be a phenomenon. In the great, looking back at the great days of Rudy Valley, Frank Sinatra, Johnny Ray, I wanted to have that type of appeal. And so I did pray about it. I thank Jesus Christ for his blessings. In 1954, instead of 1952, I felt a high voice coming. And it's,
in your... Yeah, not that high. I mean, a high voice here is what you're talking about.
I felt.
Well, I want to have you reprise that for us. We're going to take a short break. Would you come back and sing for us?
I'd love to.
All right, we'll be back with Tiny Tim after this short break, folks. Thank you, fellas. We're back here on The Late Show with Tiny Tim. you just must sing Tiptoe for us.
Well, whatever.
Can you? All right.
Oh, tiptoe by the window, that is where I'll be. Come tiptoe through the tulips with a bee.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, you've also, from what I understand, written a song about Fawn Hall. Did you write a little? Can you do a little bit of that?
I wrote a song for Jessica Hahn.
Oh, Jessica Hahn. All right.
Who I think is such a beautiful woman. I had the pleasure of meeting her. Oh, she was a knockout. And it goes something like this.
Okay.
Jessica Hahn, Jessica Hahn, I bless the day you were born. I'd love to be caught in a storm with Jessica, Jessica Hahn.
Wow, that's nice. That's very nice. Let's talk about Tiny Tim's segue into country music. This doesn't seem like a thing that you would do, but why, number one, would you do it, and now why is it a success?
Well, I've been singing whatever is popular music going back to the 1800s, and country music is just part of a popular vein. Back in 1933, Bing Crosby sang a great song called The Last Roundup, and I've sung that one, as well as You Call Everybody Darling, Pistol Packin' Mama in the 40s. And so I was discovered at the Great American Circus last year by Mr. Stinson, Gordon Stinson, and Mr. Bishop, and they asked me to try an album, and that's what I did. Went out there, and they released Leave Me Satisfied, and it has a great melody.
Well, I hope people buy the album. Now, what we would like to have you do is walk over and do kind of a medley for us. Would you mind?
Oh, I'd love to, Mr. Shafer, and it's a pleasure being on your show. And these are great
Now
songs.
you're saying goodbye to me again.
No. Down memory lane.
Down memory lane. All right, Tiny Tim, come on, folks. Come over here.
You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag. Forever in peace may you wave. You're the emblem of the land we love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true for the red, white, and blue, where there's never a boast or brag. So should all acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on the grand old flag. Why, I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy, a Yankee Doodle do or die, a real live nephew of my Uncle Sam, born on the 4th of July. I've got a Yankee Doodle sweetheart, she's me Yankee Doodle joy. My Yankee Doodle went to London just to ride the pony. I am that Yankee Doodle boy. California, here I come, right back where I started from, where bowers of flowers bloom in the spring. Each morning at dawn and birdies singing everything. A sun-kissed miss said, don't be late. Well, that's why I can hardly wait. Well, open up your golden gate, California, here I come. So roll out the barrel, we'll have a barrel of fun. Well, roll out the barrel, we've got the blues on the run. Oh, sing rock the rattle, ring out the song of good cheer. Everybody loves a battle when the gang's all here.
All right. Now we can say goodbye. Tiny Tim, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to come back on The Late Show with comedian Tommy Sledge, and I hope you'll join us. Stay there.